What's up, you guys? It's Isaac with the chance here, back for my next Transformers toy video review. And today, we're going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Orion Pax from Transformers 1. So for the package, you got this very cool open window that showcases Orion Pax right inside. You get an artwork image of Orion Pax in his robot mode, in his vehicle mode, and you get his 20 steps right about here. You get his name, Orion Pax, next to the Autobot logo. There's the Transformers Studio Series text logo there. He is from Transformers 1, and he was made by Hasbro. On this side, you get another image of Orion Pax, and you get an image of the Autobot symbol with the Transformers Studio Series logo. For the back of the box, you get Orion Pax in his robot mode, his vehicle mode, and he transforms in 20 steps. And we have a little bio here which says, Orion Pax works in the Energon mines with his best friend D16, which is 100% true, which briefly happened in the movie. So for the package of Orion Pax, that's about it. So let me get him out here and see how awesome and Transformers 1 accurate he actually is. So here's Orion Pax open up and out his package, and also in his vehicle mode. And I think the vehicle mode looks absolutely fantastic, but there are some things about the vehicle mode that could have used some improvements. But starting off with is the color scheme for the vehicle mode. The color scheme that he has is red, blue, silver, gold, and yellow. That's on each angle of the vehicle mode. Looks absolutely fantastic, and I think the vehicle mode's color scheme is vastly improved. It's vastly improvement over that Studio Series Optimus Prime figure from the movie, because on that Studio Series Optimus Prime figure, what we had for the color scheme on that figure was the color scheme was a bit too dark. Like, it does have the navy blue and the burgundy red and the tannish color scheme. That's probably like based on the color scheme from the teaser trailer. But with Orion Pax here, the color scheme looks extremely vibrant. It looks a lot better than it is on that Optimus Prime figure. And I think the color scheme looks absolutely amazing. The color scheme feels more solid, it feels more sturdy, and everything stays on perfectly well. And I do like the sculpted details on each angle of the vehicle mode. I like the way the details, the sculpted components do line up perfectly well on each angle of the vehicle mode, and they actually managed to make the sculpted details and the components look well done. So, and also, one of the other things I really like about the vehicle mode, you do see that the arms do attend to hide underneath the vehicle mode, which is a very smart move for them to do. Because on the Studio Series Optimus Prime figure that we had from Transformers 1 a couple of years ago, the arms do actually stick out. But with this Orion Pax figure here, the arms actually stay tucked in underneath the vehicle mode, which is a very smart move. And I think they've done a magnificent job of hiding away the arms to make it more accurate, to make the vehicle mode more accurate to the movie. Now with the biggest negatives for the vehicle mode is most likely just this hollow space here, including this side and also this back section here. That is my only issue with the vehicle mode. My only issue with the vehicle mode is most likely this side, including this side, has like the hollow space right about here. I really wish they found a way to cover the hollow space up here, including here, but instead they just have, like, each side does have like the hollow space, which I really wish they found a way to hide and cover up the vehicle mode, including, because you can actually see the fist right inside. I really wish they cover up the fist on each side, because you can actually see the fist inside the vehicle mode. I really wish they found a way to actually hide the fist. I really wish they hide the fist most likely, but instead they just made them look like this, including the back section, which I really wish they found a way to actually hide this hollow space as well. But for the rest of the vehicle mode, I think they really knocked it out of the park, and that's all I can say for the vehicle mode. So he does come with a few accessories. He does come with these two smokestacks. He does come with this smokestack piece here, which does peg into place just like that. And also he does come with this smokestack piece here as well. And this will peg back into place. And he comes with the mining energon saw, which he did use in the movie when him and the other cogless miners actually do mine some energon, like, or most likely drill some energon or something. But this drill piece does look absolutely fantastic. It does have like the metallic silver and the gold color scheme, and mostly the sculpted details for this saw accessory here, and it does look pretty cool. And he does come with this plastic. He does come with the clear plastic blue globe, which he did use in the movie. And I think this thing does look fantastic. I like the way it's well sculpted, and it does have some amazing details, and also the clear plastic blue looks really nice on this. And he comes with his menu. And here are the instructions. So it's up to you if you want to put him in his robot mode or his vehicle mode, however you want it. So, hold on a second. There we go. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the vehicle mode and the accessories. So let's get into transformation for Orion Pax. So the transformation is very simple. So first, what you want to do is you want to come around to the back. So we're going to start off with the legs. So first, what you want to do is you want to just separate the legs, just like so. You want to just straighten them out. Straighten this one out, just like so. Straighten out the toes, just like that. And you want to take both of the legs and just rotate them down, just like so. And you want to take the crotch piece here and just rotate it down, and it will click into place, just like that. And now we got the legs all done. Now to come up here to the upper body, what you want to do is you want to take the arm sections and just rotate them outwards, just like that, and rotate this arm out, just like so. You want to come up here to the top section here, and you want to just take this top section here. You want to take this top piece here, and you want to just rotate it back, just like that. And you want to take this piece and rotate it up, just like so. And you want to rotate the body 180. And you want to take this back section here and just rotate it down, just like that. You want to take the head sculpt. You want to take the head sculpt and just rotate it out, just like that. And rotate all of this up. And you want to just rotate this grill. You want to rotate this grill section underneath, just like that. And these two pegs will come into these two slots. So you want to just rotate this upper body. You want to rotate the upper body section down until it clicks into place, just like that. And you want to take these two shoulder sections here, and you want to just rotate them inwards, just like so, and rotate the arms down. Rotate the smokestacks upwards. Do the same thing on the opposite side, just like that. And last, but definitely not least, is to rotate both of his arms, just like that. And you want to double check, everything, and it looks like we are done. So when you're done, there you have Orion Pax in his robot mode. So here's Orion Pax in his robot mode, and I think he looks pretty damn good. But the robot mode here is not perfect. There are some things I like and some things I might not like, but overall, the robot mode here looks amazing. So as we get into the color scheme is vastly improved over that Studio Series Optimus Prime figure that we had. The color scheme that he has here is the red, the blue, the silver, the gold, and the yellow, and the black, and the gray that's integrated on the robot mode looks absolutely amazing. I think the color scheme here, it feels more solid, it feels more sturdy, and it's vastly improved over that Studio Series Optimus Prime figure from the movie. But with the color scheme here, it looks so much better. It looks more vibrant, and it looks a lot more accurate to the film, and I think the color scheme really screams of what the color scheme looks like for Orion Pax from the movie. And he does have some amazing sculpted details. The sculpted details on him looks absolutely amazing on each single angle for the robot mode. I think they captured the likeness of the sculpted details perfectly well from the movie, and I think they've done a magnificent job of capturing the sculpted details and the likeness for the robot mode, and also the engineering in some amazing components. And one of the best things about the robot mode here is that he doesn't have any kibble hanging off, not one bit. So with I think the robot mode cleans up perfectly well. There's not one single kibble management actually hanging off at all. They cleaned the robot mode here perfectly. I think because they want to make the robot mode more accurate, they just clean things up a bit. But I think they cleaned up the robot mode perfectly well to make it more accurate to the film, and they've done an amazing job of cleaning the robot mode up perfectly well. Now my only complaint with this robot mode is the size. It's basically the size and the size and also the size and the scale of this robot mode. Honestly, he looks too short. Well, he's not that short. It's just that I did see in here that he's actually the same size as B127 and also Alita 1, because in the movie he's usually taller than taller than Alita 1 and B127 in the movie, but as a Studio Series figure here, he is shorter than the Studio Series Alita 1 and also the same size as B127 from the actual movie. And I'm thinking, I really wish they upscaled this figure to be taller than Alita 1 and B127 from the movie. Well, most likely he is taller than them in the movie, but as Studio Series figures, he's just shorter than Alita 1 and B127 that they could have used some improvement on. My other issue is also this section here and this section here. My only issue with it is that it could have used some tooling to keep the crotch piece still, so that way, because the crotch piece does tend to pop off very easily, And I'm like, I really wish y'all put some tooling in here to keep the crotch piece still, so that way it doesn't pop off. So that way it doesn't pop off a couple of times. Yeah, that is my only issues, is that they didn't put any tooling inside here to keep the to keep the crotch piece from popping off and falling off a couple of times. And my other issue with the robot mode is this. Because of this section here, they decided to put it on the back section. I really wish this was in the middle section here instead of being in the back section. And this here looks honestly atrocious. I don't understand why they made Orion Pax's articulation look something like this. This looks honestly hideous, and I think they could have improved this to make it a lot better. And as we swing around the back section, there's no kibble. The back section here cleans up perfectly well, and I think they've done a magnificent job of the magnificent job of cleaning up the back section here, and they done really well with the back section. That's all I can say. My other issue was the wheels. The wheels are painted red, and they could have been either painted black or gray, but instead they're painted red for the back of the lower legs, including the lower arms on each side. I think they could have painted the wheels. I think they could have painted both of the wheel sections black instead of painting them red, but they are painted red instead of black. But that's the only thing they could have used some improvements for the wheels. But don't get me wrong, the wheels on the back of the lower legs do look well sculpted, but I really wish they were painted black instead of red, to be honest. My other issue is the feet section. Not a fan. Because the way that I think it looks like he's actually wearing heels. Because it looks like he's actually wearing heels instead of the feet being extremely straight. They decided to do something like this that looked like he's wearing heels. And I was like, this looks, honestly, just doesn't look too good. They could at least straighten out the feet. But instead, on each side, they could at least straighten out the feet instead of the feet sections look exactly like this on each side. Now, as we take a look at this badass movie accurate head sculpt, the head sculpt looks so damn incredible. Excuse me. The head sculpt here looks absolutely fantastic. It really captures the likeness of what Orion Pax's head sculpt looks like. He does have the silver for the face, the clear blue for the eyes, as well as the as well as the blue for the helmet piece and the silver for the crest piece. And one of the best things I like about the head sculpt, he does have light piping in the back. And I think the head sculpt does have some amazing face recognitions, and also it's well sculpted, and the details on the head sculpt look absolutely amazing. But for the rest of the robot mode, there were some things I like and some things I didn't like about the robot mode. But overall, I think they've done a magnificent job of capturing the likeness of what Orion Pax looks like from the movie. So for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. He can look up, he can look down, he can look this way, he can look that way. He can move this arm, elbow joint, wrist joint. He can move this arm, elbow joint, wrist joint. He can move his body. He can move his legs, knee joints, and ankle joints. So, if you want to put this globe piece right about, if you want to put the globe piece on his lower arm, this slot will go into this peg. So you just want to peg that into place. And now he's ready for his adventure. So if you want to get him to solve some energon, you want to take this saw accessory here, and this peg will slot in here. So you just want to just peg that into place, and this peg will slot in here. So you just want to just peg that. You want to peg that into place just like that. And there you go. And there you go. And now he's ready. To solve some energon. But the other accessory that I really wish he came with was the ion blaster that he used in the movie, but instead he only included at least 2 accessories and not 3. But overall, I think that's all I could say. I think that's all I could say for Studio Series Orion Pax for Transformers 1. So if you have this figure, what are your initial thoughts? Do you like it or you don't like it? Let me know. But for me, where are some things you like and where are some things you don't like? But for me, I think the robot mode, the vehicle mode, and the transformation was amazing. But there are some things about the robot mode and the vehicle mode that could have used some improvements. But however, I think they've done a magnificent job. with the robot mode. So I think that's all I could say for Orion Pax from Transformers 1, and there's nothing much else to say, so be sure to like, subscribe, press the notification button, follow me on Instagram, and comment down below, and I'll see you on my next video, and thank you for watching.